What is going on, guys? I am Josh the Penguin here with quite a long doctor video. It's going to be a bunch of different doctor builds ranging from sweaty to some memia builds, everything in between. Basically, because I like to think myself as a pretty good doc player, what I've gone is, yeah, we've got a few different builds. I'm going to timestamp them all in the description. Hopefully this will help if you're trying to find a fun doctor build, something different. Even just try out a different killer, because doctor isn't exactly the most popular. But yeah, I hope you all enjoy. Like I said, timestamps to all the builds will be in the description. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. Alrighty, so the first build is going to be my main build. This is the build I tend to run most games. I'd say like 90-95% of my games are going to be using this build. The perks are pretty simple. We've got Corrupt Intervention, so for the first 2 minutes of the match or until the first down, the 3 furthest generators from where I spawn are blocked. We've got Jolt. So whenever I put a survivor into the dying state with an M1, all gens within 32 meters explode, begin regressing, and instantly lose 8% of their progress. We've got Save the Best for last, so hitting a survivor gives us a token, hitting the obsession loses us 2 tokens, we can have up to 8, and for each token we have a 5% stackable decrease successful attack cooldown. So basically, we recover quicker from our attacks. Then Dark Devotion. When we hit our Obsession, we become undetectable. The Obsession carries our 32-meter terror radius for 30 seconds. And it is deemed that any effects our terror radius would have would be deemed to be on them. Which means we can Static Blast off of the Obsession, not off us. Then we've got Discipline, Carter's Notes, and Order, Carter's Notes. You'll find across a lot of these builds, I use these 2 add-ons. These are just the ones I feel most comfortable with. Discipline decreases detonation delay of shock therapy by 30%. That's the one I use it for. So basically, from when you shock a survivor, the delay between them being shocked and not being able to do any actions becomes less. So it helps majorly with locking down loops. And then we've got Order. Decreases Static Blast cooldown by 6 seconds. This just makes us go Static Blast quicker. Order also gives us the fake Pallets. Discipline gives us the fake Red Stain and Terror Radius, as though they're like in a chase with us right behind them. They're the secondary effects, but I'll be honest, it's mainly for the detonation delay and just being able to Static Blast more to find survivors easier. And then with this one, I usually just run some blood points. It's the events at the moment, so we will just use the event offerings. Otherwise, maybe streamers if I like the survivors I'm playing against. Or like your survivor puddings, hollow shells, any leftover event blood points. But let's get into the first game. Grim Pantry, starting in the corner. With the Poglog. Not too bad of gens to have Corrupt, in all honesty. They're probably going to be in the middle. This video is taking a long time to get this bloody game. That's a pumpkin. I thought it was a survivor crouching. I'm going to be honest with you. And Jill. We found a Meg. Really, Meg? Okay. Hello. She'll be so confused why there's no terror radius on me. That is Dark Devotion value right there. But yeah, as I was saying, I spent an hour and a half yesterday getting videos. Not videos, getting games. And we had a couple down, and then the file went corrupt. So I'm back to where we started. I don't really want to follow that. Take that though. Sadly, it's not a zoomy pumpkin. Someone's here as well. Is it Meg again? They left pretty quickly. Oh, it's Oblivious Meg again. Someone's going for save though. That isn't Meg. Oh, everyone else is here. No one's on gens. Awesome. You have that locked onto her as well. I just want to trigger borrowed time and get a stack of me perk. You're just going to go to main building over and over. You are boring. That worked. We'll hit you, get the stack, leave, break this in case they come back to it. There we go, that's fine. There's Jill, there's Meg. Do we sacrifice the stacks? I think we do. And then I'm just going to stand here. Wait for them to come back. No, they're not coming back. They'll be on this gen though. There we go. Another confused survivor. Dark Devotion's getting some serious work. Instantly dropped the pallet. Always nice to see. The bottom of this building is actually a trap because of the gen up top. Oh, you're dead. And we have a hook on the corner. Which is always handy. Always handy indeed. And there's survivors on the gen. Let's just do this. Static blast. See what happens. He's not leaving that, which... credit to him, he can stay up there. I've got a very nice 3-gen right here. Do I really want to go after you? I'll get the pallet out of you if you don't mind. And we're just going to hover around here because we've got 4 gens right here. What was your plan? Okay. This is where the flashlights get cocky. And she's stage 2? That she is. Boil over, you're not even close. It makes sense why he wants to go to main building. To get boil over going over and over. Our best play is we could kill her off at 4 gens. We've got Meg hovering around. Which Meg is hovering around my gens. Like I said, I don't mind seeing that disappear. This is where they will go save. Fill up a boon. And they're up here. There we go. There's Meg again. We've got 5 stacks, we can get rid of one. And we can just shock her later on. Hello, guys. There we are. Quentin is going to be so confused. He just healed himself up. You're dead. Well, that is most unfortunate. You're going to run to comp corner right next to a gen? Hook, sorry. Are you going to take me to the boon? That's even better. Thanks, buddy. Appreciated. You zooming. Have you got the get myself off your shoulder build as well? This game is going quite nicely at the moment. Trying to remember if they're all dead on hook or not. No. Meg I haven't hooked. We can just keep kicking this. Like I said, we've got a very dirty setup. There's Meg. What's up, Meg? And the other survivor's right there. And he killed himself on hook. It's pretty pog. Hello. We know Meg was healing up there. You're taking me right to where Meg is. Don't know if that's a smart play. And there is Meg. Oh, there's a hook right here. Hello. That is unfortunate for you, Meg. Hello, Meg. With your sprint bursto. Unless Hatch spawns at your feet when she kills herself on hook. Nah, you're dead. GG. Unfortunate, Meg. Very, very unfortunate. And that was just after she died, so I don't think you get the chance to Kobe, do you? Nope. Unlucky. Unlucky. Hatch isn't even there. Is it down here where I definitely won't be able to get to it? Yep. There it is. I see the hatch. GG's to them. GG's to them. I still haven't done that challenge, but that's A-okay. We drop a GG. We drop a GG. Tenacity, boil over, power struggle, flip-flop. Interesting build. Interesting build. Makes sense why you wanted to go to main building, because you can get boil over value there. Deja Vu Gamer? Respect? Respect to her. Anyway, let's get into the next build. All right, here we are with the next build. This is a very, very, very toxic build. It isn't the sweatiest. There are definitely sweatier builds. But this is going to be the build that if you want to make people rage quit very quickly, this is probably going to be one of your best bets. We have done a video on this same build. I actually only do this build on streams if it's redeemed. Otherwise, I don't go near it because it isn't fun to play against. It's not the most fun to play as. Yeah, it's just a nasty build. It's a really nasty build. We have knockout. So any survivors we down via an M1, which is going to be the majority of your downs. It has a few effects which all last for 15 seconds. So survivors will crawl 50% slower. Recovery speed is reduced by 25%. And they are blind. So they can't see their teammates. They recover slower. and they move slower. Then we've got Undying. If survivors are too close to my totem, I see their aura until they go away, if it's a dull totem, that is. And when another hex totem is cleansed, Undying goes instead and it swaps places. So where I've got Third Seal or Haunted Grounds, if they cleanse one of these two first, like the totem associated with that perk, it'll switch with Undying and keep it up. So that's why I've got Undying there, to protect these two. We've got Third Seal, one of the more toxic parts of this build. When you hit a survivor with an attack, they become blind, and they stay blind until the totem is gone. Then we've got Haunted Grounds, which there's 2 trapped hex totems. If a survivor cleanses one of them, everyone's exposed for 60 seconds. So, pretty nasty. We've got the 2 ultra rares. This is the one where shocking a survivor gives them a static charge, which if they get too close to another survivor, will shock them as well, as though they've just been hit by a shock attack. And then this one has all the different afflictions that the Calm, Discipline, Order, and Restraint add-ons do. So like your fake pallets, your extra Doctor illusions that last for longer, the faint Terror Radius in Tier 2 Madness, and then when you're getting chased, the Red Stain and Terror Radius as though the Doctor's literally right behind you, which is constant in Tier 3. And we're sending it to the game because indoor maps Doctor thrives in. And this one's just an absolute pain in the ass for survivors to find their teammates. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So we got the game. And this build shows you that there is 3 things in life that are certain. Death, taxes, and the fact that someone will hit a bloody 4%. Undying value. There's only one dull totem on this whole map. And it's the one that's giving me insane value. You were never getting that. You tried, but you weren't getting it. Now we leave you on the ground. Find your friends. They got Undying. That's unfortunate. There's a 50-50 chance with these totems they get ruined first. Not ruined. Haunted first. Which if they get haunted first, you're in for a treat. Now the thing is, only the one on the ground knows I've got Third Seal. Oh, we can definitely go after you for a little bit. There's a static charge. We just chuck another shock there. What are you going to do here, buddy? You actually got the vault. Nice. Oh, you screwed that one up, though. Oh, you 360'd me, you bastard. Lightning won't strike twice here, pal. Redrop. Dead hard. Whoop. I was going to say that had to be a good old dead hard that he probably didn't have. Did they finally find the slug person? No? They're actually just doing gens. Alright, they're just not picking up their friend. This works for us. This works for us indeed. Can we trap you on this side? What a good dead hard. Except we can just trap you here. I wonder on this side. Oh, you got caught again. And that's going to be your downfall. We leave you there for a hot minute. And we just static blast again. Okay. Fair enough. That works. Naughty, naughty. You can't be doing that. Naughty, naughty. This other thing has not been hit yet. Oh, ace. You need to drop that soon. Oh, you went down. Are you going forward? Simple mind game works. I can hear it on the gen. I can hear you on that gen. Bang? You're not picking up your friends? Oh, I thought that was the drop down. We do this. Now because of the Eerie Queen, she can't pick up her friends. Oh, honey. Nice. Prolong the game a little more, that's okay. That is okay. Genuinely, the ace might bleed out. That's fine. We're playing this build the way it's meant to be played. And you know what? Respect to these guys for not rage quitting. This build has a habit of making people rage. Which, I mean, I don't blame them. Oh, nice. There we go. Now, the thing is, Ace is going to bleed out. That's unfortunate for him. Unlucky. I don't even think we can get to him in time. Let's see if we can. Come on, let me get there before you bleed out. Okay. You just chill there. You just hang out, I guess. Most unfortunate. Which one of them's getting the 4%? Someone will. Someone always does. Is it going to be this thing? Is Fang going to be the hero? This build is disgusting. Like I said, 3 things certain in life. Oh, that's unfortunate. I do feel bad. I do feel bad. This build's appalling. I'm so sorry, guys. They might get salty and they have every right to be, in all honesty. Oh my god. She was so close. She was so close. That poor thing. That poor thing was so close. That poor little thing. I'm sorry, pal. We'll say GG, but I'm not expecting to hear it back. It's not a... It's a nasty build. It is such a nasty build. I am sorry, friends. Look, you can't... You counter deliverance and kinship by not even hooking them. That is how you counter it. Here we go with the next build. This is the full endgame build. This one's a little bit interchangeable. I'll run through the perks I've got now, which is no way out. So every time you hook a survivor, you get a token. You need to hook them for the first time to get a token. So if you've got a Meg and you hook them a second time, you only get the token the first time. It's just each unique hook on a survivor Gives you a token. Whenever the survivors get on an exit gate, both exit gates become blocked. You get a notification which gate they touched, and the gates are blocked for 12 seconds plus an additional 12 seconds per token. So if you hook every survivor once, then they touch a gate, it's blocked for 60 seconds, because 12 plus 12 times 4 gives you the 60 seconds. We've got Terminus. So when the gates are powered, so this is either shutting the hatch or if you go and they do the last gen, that's when the perk activates. While it's active, injured, down, or hook survivors are broken until the exit gates are open. And once the gates are open, they stay broken for an additional 30 seconds. And then we've got Blood Warden. As soon as an exit gate's open, it activates. You see the auras for any survivors in the exit gates. And then once per match, hooking a survivor while Blood Warden is active blocks the exits for 60 seconds. Then we've got No One Escapes Death, the endgame classic salt mine itself. When the last gen is done or you close the hatch, if there's a dull totem, it lights up and NOAD is linked to it. Survivors are exposed and you move a little bit quicker. And then once survivors know NOAD's active, it starts at a 4-meter range that survivors can see its aura. Over 30 seconds, it extends to 24. And so long as the totem's up, you get the benefits. And we've got Order and Discipline again. I've gone over these add-ons before. This one makes it so you get your static blast back sooner, as well as your fake pallets. This one decreases the detonation delay of shock therapy, plus gives you the red stain and heartbeat, which really confuses survivors. There are a couple of different perks you can use with this build. You can run something like Bitter Murmur, so whenever a survivor does a gen, any survivors within 16 meters of that completed gen, you see the auras for 5 seconds. When the last gen's done, you see all auras for 10. Where is it? I can find it. This is fine. We're fine. We're fine. Where is it? We've got Rancor. So, whenever gen's completed, your obsession sees your aura for 3 seconds, and when a gen's done, you see all survivors' locations for 3 seconds, and then once the generators are all done, you have the obsession is exposed, and you can mori them. And then the other one's Remember Me. So each time your obsession loses a health state, so that can be down, that can be go down and borrow time, whatever. You get a token. You can get up to 4 tokens, and each token is an extra 4 seconds it takes survivors to open the exit gates if they're not the obsession. So Rancor and Remember Me work real nicely, because your obsession won't want to be found because of Rancor, but the obsession is the only one that can really open the gates quickly. So there are 3 perks you can chuck in as well. I'm just going to go with these because I really want to try and get a Blood Warden play. We've got a Blood Point offering, so we've got the event on for another couple of days. You can chuck on streamers. You can chuck on any of the event offerings, Survivor Pudding, Hollow Shells, whatever. I'm just using the event ones while the event's active. And let's get into it. We got Midwich, which honestly for an endgame build is pretty solid. Just because of the location of the exit gates. Plus for Doctor, it's a nice small map. I think we are in a pretty decent position on this map. I'm going to do this because it's guaranteed to hit someone. It's guaranteed to hit everyone. Oh, I was hoping I could get it a double back. There we go. I am going to break this. Just get rid of pallets early. Did she just... Yep. She just dropped God pallet. Nice. Can't complain. It's a pretty solid start. She is Obsession. Not that it matters, but if I was running Remember Me or Rancor, not a bad start. She's just going to hold W. On this map, not a bad idea. What is she doing? Oh, you are a dick. You, my friend, are a dick. Well, we know who's a horrible person here. I'm so sorry. Okay. Low-key want to kill this Adam at all costs. Just because of... he's just being a needless asshole. We're going to go up here and fake we're opening this. And now we're going to go back down. Hi. Conga line. We can do this for some serious damage. Like that. Oh, I do get that. This thing has just used both god pallets, but sadly it's not basement. That is most unfortunate. I would have loved a basement hook here. We can hook you here. I can hook you there. We'll go upstairs as well. And we'll check this down here, because they were doing this gen before. And they're not healing up. Maybe they weren't doing that gen, they were just chilling by it. I see survivors. Okay. We can play ball. She's a little oblivious to her surroundings, it would seem. The issue is, for an endgame build, we're killing them pretty quickly at this rate. Hit that for good luck. And we get rid of this for good luck as well. We've got 3 stacks at the moment. I think Adam is the last one we need to get. I'm not gonna kick gens or do anything like that too much. A boon wastes time, that's good. Oh, hello. Hello? See if there's survivors nearby. There are survivors nearby. Hi, Michaela. You tried avoiding that. This is the Michaela I feel sorry for. She's the one that was getting sandbagged. Oh, there's a hook in here. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Really, Laurie? That was your plan? Man, that worked well. That, not so much. Not even close. Not even close. The issue is, we now have 2 dead on hook. We can go after you. This is where I believe basement is, though. And I mean, I do have a basement tome to do. The thing is he going to have deliverance given he is an Adam? That is the $1 million question right now. We'll hook you on that. Another boon. I don't know if booning's the right play. Surely it's this one. Just here. Or is it back over there? Wait, there's totem totem, and a totem. They reboot the same one. Someone just got in a locker. I swear I heard a locker. Maybe not. Oh my god, that's evil. That is evil. I'm not even pushing gens at this stage. Hi, Fang. She's one of the two not dead on hook. So if I actually want to, like, you know, be nice to them. He's going to try and blind me at this? Or is he going to try and loop it? I wouldn't mind killing this Adam off, given he's been sandbagging Michaela. So I think that's what we'll do. I think that's the way we'll play this. There's another totem right behind that blob. Okay. Here's the issue. We're probably not going to get Blood Warden a proc. Because if they're all dead on hook, there is no reason for them to open exit gates before someone's dead. Let's just deposit our points. Which, I mean, unless we literally throw the game for an endgame play. Which we could low-key do. Maybe just keep them injured. They've got 2 gens halfway, though. Hello, Fang. And that's blocked. Yeah. Maybe we just try and keep everyone injured. I can't down her because of the fact she is the only one not dead on hook, and I want some reason why they would save endgame. Like open gates and leave kind of saving. We're going to give you a love tap and leave. She already left. Nice. We're going to, like, pressure the gens. Oh no, I lost the Fang. I mean, we know I can... A lot of the time I'd 4K from here. But I want to keep everyone injured, including whoever's hiding here. I think that's a lorry. And there's Fang. You don't want to heal up in front of me. Well, we need to make you injured again. We need to make you injured. Go on, vault it. Use your life that you don't have. I just need everyone injured. I need everyone injured for Terminus. But they're all healing themselves up, which doesn't help. Can we appreciate that totem? Not bad. Because she's dead on hook. And we can do that. Off she goes. Fang got healed up by someone else because she healed before she snapped out of it. We are being very generous right now, just trying to get value from the build. I don't know how many charges of that medkit she has left. Hopefully not too many for our sake. See, this is good. And I know Adam's here as well. Oh, there's Laurie. Hopefully we get a good Noed. I heard you on that, Jen. You sneaky little sausage. And now everyone's injured. Which, I mean, I wouldn't mind killing you off first. Just because you've been sandbagging your game. Laurie healed up. God damn it, Laurie. You had one job. You needed to stay injured. And Feng as well. That is fine by me. Keep them all injured. There's Laurie. Let's go for Laurie. Hi, Feng. And we go this way. Michaela is going to... what's it called? I wasn't actually meant to down her. Yeah, there we go. We'll say that's why we downed you. That's why we're slugging. We can kill you off. Michaela did heal, that's annoying. So did Laurie. You guys aren't meant to heal. They picked up Feng. That's awesome. That's awesome. We're just trying to prolong the game a little bit. And we need to hook Feng like when the doors are about to get done. They healed up. They ran and healed up. Laurie on the gen. Is Laurie on the gen? No, she's not. She's just trying to boon. Nice. Oh, she's going back. There we go. Waste more of her time. Let's go back to our gens. Someone's just gone through that because that pallet's respawned itself. Oh, we want to get rid of this. We can't have you guys burning up over and over. Surely that last gen's almost done. Oh, that's unfortunate. She's going into this back corner. Ah, that's unfortunate. And it's the one they know the spawn of. I'm not going to get a Blood Warden play now. Unfortunately for me. But we can always push that Noah. Bang. I started cleansing totems. There we go. We've given them incentive now to open the gates, which I don't think they're going to do. Well, we could end the game right now. We'll let it progress a little bit further. Or we might actually just be killing Michaela right now. Ooh. Turning this into a little hatch standoff. She's over on that left side. She pretty much has it. Do I see her scratch marks? She's just gone upstairs. She found it. I don't know if she has. You should. It's over there. Yeah, she found it. Good on her. We definitely dragged out that game a bit. And I mean, it was the Michaela that was getting sandbagged, so... There we go. GG's. Distortion Gamer would not have helped too much with my build, aside from Blood Warden, which never got triggered. So, what can you do? Here we are with the sweaty build. This is, unlike the slug build, this is the one where if you just want to sweat out. This is fairly sweaty. Could be a little bit worse if you wanted to go like an all slowdown 3-gen lock, which definitely isn't a build we're doing later on. I believe this is very similar, if not the same build that Otstava used in terms of what he deems is the sweatiest build, or a sweaty build. So we've got the return of Corrupt Intervention. So the 3 generators furthest from you when you spawn are blocked for 2 minutes at the start of the trial. They're blocked for 2 minutes until the first survivor goes down, whichever happens first. A new perk to the builds for the video, Deadlock. So when a generator is completed, the entity blocks the generator with the most progress for 30 seconds, and you see its aura so you know which gen it is. Then we've got No Way Out, which we've just used, which is where when you hook a survivor for the first time, you get a token. When a survivor goes onto the exit gate to open it, both gates get blocked. You get a notification of the door they're on, and the gate is blocked for 12 seconds plus an extra 12 seconds per token. So a maximum of 60 seconds if you've hooked every survivor once. And we've also got No One Escapes Death. So yeah, if there's a dull totem when the last gen's done or you shut the hatch, the dull totem becomes a hex totem. While that hex is active, you one-shot down survivors, you move a bit quicker, and once they know there's nowhere, its aura is visible from 4 meters away to survivors, which gradually increases over 30 seconds to 24 meters, and it's just valid while it's active. We've also got a new add-on, which is the High Stimulus Electrode. Increases the range of shock therapy by 4 meters. By default, it is 10 meters. This makes it 14. And then we've got Discipline's Carter's Notes again. So this is for the detonation delay. We've ditched the fake pallets, but the detonation delay with High Stimulus locks down so many loops so quickly. It isn't funny. And to be extra sweaty, let's chuck on an Ebony. You can like chuck on blood points if you want, or a really nice map. Say something like Larry's The Game, RPD, Dead Dog Saloon. Any of those will do the job just fine. We're just going to use a Mori because, you know, Zappy Boy loves to Mori people. So let's get into it. Well, shit. This is probably the most survivor-sided map. This is not what you want to see. Yeah, and judging by the names, there's a couple of really good survivors in this lobby. So there's that too. Never mind, I don't need a static blast. Okay, Nancy. You be you, friend. That's high stimulus value. And that is really good value of a mind gaming. I shocked her, what, once? Just to ensure I didn't lose Shack Pallet? Right, basically gave us no value. Honestly, Deadlock is such a nice perk. It gives you guaranteed 2 minutes of slowdown. And they did the worst journey for them to do. Oh my god, I'm bad. I'm just bad. Oh, that's shocking for me. That is shocking for me. I'm inflating the survivor's ego. Oh, the pallet's this side. I thought it was the other side. I think we leave, and to go with the sweaty theme, we just tunnel. Makes sense, right? When in doubt, tunnel it out. Will you get both of them with that? We can get them to take hits. Is she making noises? Yes, she is, so she doesn't have off the record. We're going to do a very quick pickup. See if she has decisive. Nope. There's a hook over here. Now she's moreable. With 2 gens done. Deadlock's blocked on that one, which they haven't really touched at all. Because 2 of them were on that one, and the other survivor's to my right. We can sort of chill over here, because I know the other survivors right there. What survivor over there run off to? There he is. See if I can get a hit on Ace first. Get the pallet. And now we go for the tunnel. And now we just get rid of her. I mean, it's a sweaty build. We're going to play sweaty. She still has the haste. And she has the death. This is how you play sweaty. Channeling our inner comp. Ace is still snapping out of it. Oh, that is terrifying. That face was low-key terrifying. He still hasn't snapped out of it. Now he has. That took him a lot longer than it should have. They're all here. You, the one I want. The other 2 are going to main building. Well, so long as we hook everyone, we're okay. I don't know if this Dwight's played against too many doctors. You don't really camp window vaults and stuff like that. I should have gone the other side to stop him from going to any safe loops. Oh, that's bad for me. I'm playing so badly this game. Maybe no dead hard. Maybe no E. We're gonna hook you over here. The other 2 are probably on a gen in the far corner. We have a mild 3 gen here, but we're not gonna keep it. There it goes. They're just doubling up on gens non-stop, which is effective. And they're both in tier 3 now. Oh, I nearly got away with that. Is she gonna loot main building? If they want to get gens done, it's the best bet. Oh, you having a few little ping issues? She's going away from main building, credit to her. Ah, that's unfortunate. What does she have to work with here? Seawall, nice. I'll take your tokens. Now the other two are probably just smashing out a Jenny right now. They're not even struggling. Okay. We will do this now. Static blast them off of this. Which they were on. I need Ace down for no way out. I'm guessing he's gonna have... Is that life? I was gonna say... I'm gonna guess he has E. What the hell? That Doctor Illusion threw me off entirely. Get in the locker. They're gonna smash out that gen, given Nia's not healing. Which then No Way Out and No Ed will carry us home. Sadly, none of them are moreable. We can do a lot with this. Where's Dwight? I'm actually gonna go after you, because you're fully healed. Where's my Noed? Right next to the hook. Ah, they went for the gate first. He's done a great job going around. We're gonna block off the shack. There we go. They know where my Noed is now. Slugging would be the more optimal play. Given we're trying to be sweaty. Like I said, they knew exactly where that was. Actually, I'm gonna go for this. Ace is healed up. That's not good for us. Nia must be saving. Ace is going nowhere near where we need to go. There's Nia. Yeah, I can see you. Then if we can down you quickly. Like that. Is Ace doing the door? Because that would be the smartest play. But I see him. We need the static blast right now. And there he goes. Now, unless she has Unbreakable, this is a 4K. And Sweaty Doctor's done his thing. Good chance. Actually, I can just... Unless he can loot me for 3.5 minutes or so. This is GG. You're not getting that. Oh, you tried it. Yes, I'll throw this right, yep. Oh, he's trying to snap out in the middle chases. Which means I'll just spam shock him again until he's back in trouble. Sadly, I missed that first shock. We can just pretty much bloodlust this now. Or we can just... And we just shock you here indefinitely. Get you on that side where you got nothing but a pretty mediocre window. Or a Z wall. Oh, you got the pallet on the edge of the map. There we go. He did a really good job at that chase at the end. Why couldn't we get that no-ed spawn? Why couldn't we get that no-ed spawn? I feel hard done by. Sadly, only the one Mori. But these guys played well. These guys played really well. Given how early they lost their teammate, they played this so nicely. So, like, full credit to them. Full credit to them. Do I get a hatch to close? Hatch. Hatch. Dump the medkit. Pro gamer move. GG's to them. Brutal killer. Yeah, that makes sense. They flew through my gens and I did not get many hook states. GG's. Camping and slugging. Yes. It's the sweaty build. So, mate. Yeah, people don't like... Where did you learn how to play? There's a reply I want to do. There's a reply I want to give them, but I don't want to. Just chill, pal. It's a game. Just move on to next. Yeah, survivors don't like it when you play sweaty. But neither do killers, but survivors tend to complain about it a little bit more. I am chill. Why are you here still? Yeah, survivors don't like it when you do that. And that was the Dwight. That was the Dweet. The Dweet, that was pretty good. They were pretty good. They were a pretty good survivor. They had Wake Up as well. Actually, they had Hope. That makes a lot of sense. Hopity, hope, hope, hope. Nah, they played that really well. It was just I shocked them at Shack and they lost that, unfortunately. But let's get on into the next build. Here we go with another build. This one, I'm going to do the add-ons first. So we're running Calm Carter's Notes and Calm Class 2. So what they do is they increase the terror radius while Static Blast is ready and decrease your terror radius while it's on cooldown by the same amount for each. So Carter's Notes is 8 meters for both, and then Class 2 is 6 meters. And then the other effect is that in Madness 2, you can intermittently hear a distant illusionary terror radius. In Madness 3, it's constant. But what it does for the terror radius is when your Static Blast is on cooldown, it is 14 meters smaller, so that's 32 down to 18 meters. And then when it's ready, it's another 14 meters bigger. So that goes from 32 to 46. What this means is you've got a huge terror radius. So the perks we're running are Nerving Presence. Survivors within your terror radius, which is now a lot bigger, have a 10% greater chance of triggering skill checks when repairing or healing, and those skill checks success zones are reduced by 60%. Then we've got Merciless Storm. When a generator reaches 90%, survivors working on the generator will be faced with continuous skill checks. If they miss or stop repairing, the generator is blocked by the entity for 20 seconds. The way this works on Doctor, because Madness moves skill checks around, so in Madness Tier 1, there's a 33% chance you'll get a crazy skill check, which is one that is backwards, different spot on the screen, or both. In Tier 2, you have a 66% chance of that happening. In Tier 3, it's 100%, but you can't do gens in Tier 3, so it doesn't matter. Each Merciless Storm skill check is actually considered its own skill check. So you can go from having a normal one in the middle of the screen to a normal direction one in the top left to a backwards one in the bottom right, back to the backwards one in the middle, and it goes all over the place. Pair this with the bigger terror radius with Unnerving Presence. It makes the skill checks even smaller, even harder to hit. Then we've got Overcharge. So when you kick a generator, you've applied Overcharge to it. Failing the skill check results in an additional 5% loss of progress when the survivor who gets on the gen gets faced with a difficult skill check, like a Decisive Strike skill check. And when Overcharge is applied to it, its regression speed, it starts at 75% compared to 100, but over 30 seconds it goes up to 200% and stays there until someone gets on it or gets to 0. The skill check for this gets even smaller, thanks to Unnerving Presence. So these 3 perks make skill checks a nightmare with the bigger terror radius. Then to make things worse, we're using Huntress Lullaby. So while the Hex is active, there's a 6% regression penalty when missing a skill check. That's on top of the usual one. So that's a lot of regression. Every time you hook a survivor, you get a token. For the first 1 to 4 tokens, the warning between when you get the notification there's a skill check and when it appears gets shorter. When you get to 5 tokens, there is no warning. You just see a skill check pop up. So what this means, these skill checks get even harder. It doesn't apply to Merciless Storm, but it applies to normal skill checks. It applies to Overcharge. And what makes it worse is the 6% regression penalty is paired with a 5% regression penalty here, which adds on top of the 10% default. So you're losing 21% of progress on the gen if they fail an overcharged skill check with Lullaby active. And then, because we're horrible people, we're sending it to Larry's. You really could send it to any indoor map, but we're going to send it to Larry's because there is a special place in hell for me. So let's go and upset some survivors. We got the Larry's, and that's not the best Lullaby spawn. We just want to get everyone into Tier 1 Madness quickly. Or we could spawn right next to a Nia. I'm going to do this to hit everyone. Any gens we see that have a little bit of work done on them, we need to, you know, leave. We need to let them be. Well, Dwight was on this gen over here. Well, they're on the main gen. We do this first. Oh, that's sneaky. She's very sneaky. There we are. Oh, we definitely pushed Dwight off this. Is that a failed skill check or a vault? The vault. And now we just keep going. We kick this as well. She go to the pallet? No. Nice E. Okay. Now we hook you up and get lullaby value. And there's a pretty hook right here. Lovely. Merciless Storm. And they got that gen done. I believe that's going to be the Nia. That isn't injured. Now we can wait this out. It's about to disappear. Like that. Otherwise, we just chill around, go for them when they go for more gens. That's going to be big regression, my friend. This has already lost like half its progression in a matter of seconds. No, I'm not even going to go for you. We'll go for the survivors down this end of the world. There we go, she's in madness. So it's just this other random Nia. Oh. Who thinks I can get away on that? Okay. Is that other random Nia, or is that the same random Nia I randomly down before? We always knew Dwight was going to go back to that. This is the Nia I've already downed. That looks like resilience. You're not gonna get dead hard off of me, friend. But we really start to stack up this lullaby. We need to find this other Nia. Wherever this Nia's hiding. We found Hattie where Hattie was hiding. What was that pallet pre-drop? She didn't even give me a bloody chance to leave. Thank God they did that. Up you go. Did they see my totem? Let's hope not. So Dwight. That's on 0. There's Dwight. How good's Dwight's looping skills? They love this end of the map. The fact Nia went for this gen straight away, I don't know if that was her best play. Instant. We could just follow Dwight. He does have God Pallet behind him, which he's not even going to use. And they dropped the boon, but not on Lullaby, which is nice. Time to get another stack. Another stack. Lullaby's getting more powerful. This Nia, I'm expecting to see hiding in lockers. We'll go back, because I bet someone's going to tap that. There's other Nia, who we needed to shock the hell... Oh, honey. That's not your play. There's the first Nia. All the failed skill checks. Glorious. She's dead on hook. I don't know if this bodes well in her best interests. Honey, you're dead. We're gonna need to go back to that gen, because they'll tap it. Boom. I need to shock her. She's the one I need to shock. W gamer though, respect. We shock her, everything gets a lot dirtier. I thought she was going to go through the pallet there. Look at all the skill checks. It is beautiful. Is that quick and quiet? Well, we need to get rid of this quickly. I know someone else is here, but I don't really care. This build is appalling. Part of me feels bad for running it. The other part, not so much. They're still failing skill checks there. We have a huge terror raid. Oh, you little swine. You're dead on hook. That wasn't your best choice. We go moonwalk here. Because she'll get herself stuck there. Has she got lightweight? Strikes me as a probable lightweight gamer. The effort was there. Oh, Merciless Storm on that gen. That's not good for me. I'll kill her off. I probably won't get to the gen though. Oh, honey. Don't mind me. They'll get that back gen done, unfortunately. No, they're gonna keep missing skill checks. That isn't even on me with unnerving presence. My terror radius ain't that big, champ. And they didn't commit to it. Rookie error. No, you didn't go in the locker. Respect. We just hang around these gens, though. That's not being worked on. We check this gen. That's merciless on that gen over there. I'm kind of okay with that. May as well give it a love tap. We know the Nia that's alive is just very sneaky and hides everywhere. They're all in tier 1, unfortunately. Ah, this is the dirtbag Nia that's also dead on hook. No, you're Dwight. Thank you kindly. There's one gen left. I really need to shock him. Oh, he didn't. I thought he was actually going to stay and camp the pallet. That wasn't smart. Now, what was your plan? Yeah, I'll give you a fighting chance. Oh, you already know you're going in basement. Into the basement of corners I get stuck on, you go. I do feel a little bad. This isn't a fun build. Other Nia Danny? That wasn't them in the corner, was it? No, it was a tire. I knew that. Because of my terror radius, they probably think I'm camping. That's safe. You can see the movement on the hook. You're the Nia that just hides. Hattie will just run into me. Where does this Nia just vanish to? This Nia just vanishes. For the sake of finding her. Her build is so confusing. Her build is ridiculously confusing. Hattie healed up, which is good for me, to be honest. Ah, that's gonna get you killed. That is not the play you do against a doctor. You should have left that loop as soon as you got there. That is an unplayable pallet against Doctor. All I have to do is stand in that corner, shock you, wait to see which side you vote, walk around. Let's just go and tap this. Static Blast is ready. And now we check the gen down here. We've still got a 3 gen. There's the boon, which we cannot have. Honestly, don't know out of the two of them whose boon it is. Now, he's still hiding here. Yeah, this is a nasty gen setup. There's Dwight. So he's in here. Oh, nice, he got away. Good on him. Hattie, on the other hand, did not. What is with these survivors just having scratch marks that vanish into thin air? I'm impressed. Good for Dwight to tell us where he's hiding. Muchly appreciated from Dwight. Let's go hunt that son of a bitch. We'll kick this for good measure. Oh, he's right there. Hello. Low key, just want to get you into tier 3. We'll go after Dwight. That was him vaulting over slowly. These guys are such stealth gamers. And my character is literally built on anti-stealth. And I know where Hattie's hiding. Yeah, that's a GG for you, Dwight. That is a GG for you, Dwight. Now let's find Hattie. We're about to get big terror radius. And we're gonna get scratch marks. No, you don't get away from me. You don't get away from me. And GG. Up you go. GG, no re. I thought that was the hatch, it was just the rift thing. And static blast for good measure. Yeah, the others were always going to leave. Exponential was Circle of Healing on Hattie. And Dwight had Circle of Healing as well. So what did they have? Dwight had Self-Aware and he was the only one I wasn't struggling to track. There's the Lightweight. That, I caught it with Nia. Lightweight on Nia. I don't think I'm hearing anything from these guys. That's unfortunate. Oh, well, GG's to them. Alright. So, we're doing another build that abuses the same mechanic of a insanely large terror radius that we had the last game. Except instead of chance slowdowns, it's lack of healing. So we're using the same calm add-ons. I explained it last build. Basically, for most of the game, we'll have a huge terror radius. We're then going to do Sloppy Butcher. So, when hit by a basic attack, which is all Doctor can do, survivors suffer from the hemorrhage and mangled status effects, which hemorrhage makes you lose healing progress over time if you stop healing. Mangled makes it take longer. And it increases the rate at which healing progression is lost from hemorrhage by 25%. It's something stupid where you could be 99 healed and you lose your whole healing in like 10 seconds. It's something stupid like that. Then we've got Distressing. Makes your terror radius 26% bigger. Gain double the blood points from actions in the deviousness category, which is based around your power. Not that Doctor has any issues getting to max blood points for power, but that's okay. Pretty much this is going to make our terror radius something stupid like 50 meters, 55 meters big. I don't know the exact maths. Then we've got Coulrophobia. Survivors within your terror radius, which is probably going to be most of the map, have a 50% penalty to healing progression speed, and healing skill checks move 50% faster. So they heal even slower, that combined with Sloppy Butcher and the Mangled, plus the healing skill checks go faster. This is going to make it a nightmare for them. And then we've got Nurse's Calling. Any survivors healing or being healed within 28 meters have their auras revealed to me. And then we're sending it to RPD. Like at the last build, any of the indoor maps would work fine. We just haven't sent it to RPD yet, so let's do it. And I'll see you in game. We got the map. Most likely survivors are going to be spawning by the main gate. Or they can spawn there. I like how I said in the bit before about distressing. Our build literally will make, because of the fact we're not going to use Static Blast really at all, we're not going to have to worry about the, we're going to need distressing for the blood points. Should have almost run Thana. Nice. They're all there, which I'm kind of okay with letting them do that. We can go say hi to them. And then we get them all injured. Oh, he's got a toolbox. That's probably not helping us case at all. Now everyone is injured. She's going downstairs. Nice. And there we go. He's just chilling on the roof, watching over us. We haven't used Static Blast at all. I think we've, shocked them once, if that. We can go and do this. They're giving us a nice 3-gen. There is her using a med kit, which I'm going to tell you right now for free will do jack shit for you, love. If we wanted to be really nasty with it, we could run a slug build. Nice. Is she going to vault? No. Was never getting that. She was not even close. They are starting to heal. We're actually going to hook them more central. Get some Coulrophobia value. If any. This map's probably the largest of the indoors. Probably should have centered like the game. Oh, they're just going to sit on gens again. That's fine. And you're going to pre-throw pallets. We've got 2 of them on this side. He's going to be a W gamer. Oh, that was nicely done by me. What are you running into? How well does he know this map? Not well enough. I think this is a decent spot to hook. Ideally would have been more over to the other side to get some value from Coulrophobia. They're not healing under hook though. Oh, this moved. I want my blood points. Thank you. Now we check this back gen. We just slug now. Yeah, we actually just slug. This is where this build can be real nasty, is if we just start slugging everyone. Because now we pick you up. I've got a 3-gen here as well, which I want to protect. We also have 2 hooks like right next to each other, which I also can protect. There we go. We can literally just stand here. Control this. What are they really going to do about it? We can go after that. There we go. Except you're dead on hook, so I don't mind going after you. Especially when you have no idea what's going on in your world. They actually going back to that gen. That's eager. They're pretty eager. She has to drop this. Like that. We kick the stairs because we hate the stairs. There we go. And they got that gen done. Good on them. And up you go. They healed. Which tells me he healed himself. They broke my 3-gen though. Hello. So now he has to realistically save. Smart went upstairs. There's the save. Really? That's fine by me. That is okay. Up you go. We'll check this gen first. What are you doing? There's sprint burst, that makes sense. I can't even go that way, that's okay. Going to the side with all my gens, that's okay as well. Well, I know what Jenny's been doing. We can afford to hook up here. I just saw a crow. This is where we can actually use Static Blast. I don't think he's gone too far. What's about hatches in here? If it gets hatched, it gets hatched. What's in there? I was really evil, I could just stand on top of the hatch. But we're not that evil. Very good likelihood that he gets the hatch, actually. That he gets the door, sorry. I was gonna say, I don't see him being on that door. See him being on this one, though. That is a nutty terror radius. He just holds W here. I don't see him getting out. Yeah, here's his scratch marks. Hey, buddy. Bye, buddy. The anti-healing build didn't do a lot this game, but if I'd sent it to, like, the game, or Larry's, or Midwich even, would have done a bit more. This is the biggest of the indoor map, and I kind of regretted it as soon as I sent it here. Did I break this pallet? I did not. Blood points. There we go. Whee! Ruthless. And we can drop a GG. Yuck. BMP, I knew he had a good toolbox. Knew he had a good toolbox. That gen flew. Prove thyself. Brand new part. Damn. It was babies. Oh, guardian, not babysitter. You know, Elodie said GG. Respect to her. Power struggle gamer. Respect. Absolute respect. Alright. Let's go on to the next build. We now have the third installment of the double calm add-ons. But unlike the last two builds where we were using a larger terror radius to manipulate the build, we're actually going for a smaller terror radius. So we've got the calm add-ons again, but this time we want our terror radius to be small. We have Dark Devotion, so when we hit the obsession, they gain my terror radius for 30 seconds. I'm undetectable while they have my terror radius. And for all intents and purposes, they're regarded as being inside my terror radius for things like Static Blast. Got Monitor and Abuse. While in a chase, your terror radius is increased by 8 meters. Otherwise, your terror radius is decreased by 8 meters and your field of view is increased by 10 degrees. Then we have Hex Plaything. So when you hook a survivor for the first time, they become cursed and Hex Plaything activates on a dull totem. The cursed survivor suffers from the Oblivious status effect until Plaything is cleansed. Plaything's aura is revealed to the cursed survivor when within 16 meters of the totem, and for the first 90 seconds, only the cursed survivor can cleanse the totem. Excuse me. Basically, when I hook a survivor, they don't hear my terror radius at all. Static Blast and Shock Therapy would usually snap a survivor out of Oblivious. So say if there's Hysteria, for example, the perk that when you injure a survivor, all injured survivors become oblivious briefly. Shock Therapy or Static Blast actually will negate that, except for in the use of Plaything. They will stay oblivious, but can still be shocked by my terror radius. So that's really cool. And then we've got Pentimento, so I can rekindle broken totems, and rekindling them has an effect. Depending on how many I've got rekindled simultaneously, there's different effects. So for 1 hex totem, you decrease repair speed by 30%. For 2 totems, you do that plus the healing speed by 30%. If you've got 3, you got the previous 2 plus recovery speed when downed by 30%. At 4, you've got the previous 3 plus decreases survivors' exit gate opening speed by 30%. And if you manage to get all 5, all totems become blocked, which means the effects will remain for the remainder of the game. And you can only rekindle a hex once. And then we're sending it to Larry's because this build is super nasty. Basically, the combination of these 2 add-ons and the perk, you've got 32 meter base terror radius. This makes it 24 meters. This makes it 18 meters. This makes it 10 meters. It's nuts. So, let's go and scare some survivors. Well, these absolute pricks sent me here, so we have no mercy. We will slug for 4Ks, we will murder them all. They're over in that corner. They have toolboxes and shit, which isn't exactly what you want to see. They actually spawned behind me, which is surprising. And I'm guessing it's like 2 or 3 of them in that corner as well, which really isn't good. It's a good jungle gym they've got there as well. There we go. We need to get quick downs. We need to like to start snowballing this shit. They're over there. Good to know. We go up the hill in case he doubles back. Or we can injure everyone. What are you doing, you muppet? You are a A-grade muppet. He's here going for a flashy save. We know the Jake is... Okay, that's what you want to do, Jake. Let's start slugging everyone. Or we can just wait till this hook comes back. I'm not opposed to that. He's going to call in the corner. He's a lost cause. We're just going to kill this Jake. This Jake's duo-wing, possibly. There's 2 of them with private profiles, so I can't even tell if they're in a swift or not. But we can make this Jake's life very miserable very easily, and I pretty much intend to do so. Someone's going for the pickup now. Which is Claudette. What you gonna do, Claudette? We can do this. She's got life. Awesome information. That hazed really hurt me here. I'm assuming she's going to go for pickup now. Which we just have to slug everyone here. She has life, so we don't need to worry about that. We slug now. And we know where all survivors are. He's over there. There you go. You can go on the ground next. There we go. These guys want to be boring. I'll be boring as well. I mean, I also was trying to send them to a cursed map, so I'm being totally hypocritical, but I don't really care. We've almost bled him out. You're gonna stay on the ground for a little longer. You can just stay on the ground for a little bit longer. Where are you now, Jake? Saving your friend? It's all on you, Jake. Having fun? Is Jake just letting everyone die now? We took a big risk slugging Jake. Sorry, not Jake, Bill. Oh, hi, buddy. He gets that. Well, he ain't saboing. We're in a pretty decent spot right now. You can do that as well. Oh, there he is. Do you want to be slugged again? She's dead on hook. I kind of want her to do plaything. Can we get this pallet out of him first? He did a gen that whole time. And there goes Jake again. Hey, buddy. How's your game going? We having fun? W key gamer. Oh damn, I thought he'd actually vault that. Oh, you throw that. There we go. Yeah, he loves holding W. Excuse me. And now they just heal each other up. I mean, we can just kill off Claudette for pressure if we need be. Felix is almost dead just from being slugged. I cannot hit this man to save my life. Wow, that worked. I really should have killed off Claudette, but I was greedy with value of other perks. We're gonna hook you on the hook. You did. You broke. It'll honestly be easier to kill off Felix if we leave him slugged. That's the funny thing. Slugging Felix is actually more beneficial. Use your sprint burst. We go back to Hook here. Oh, that's Claudette. She's dead on Hook. Is that a Hindred pumpkin you just broke? Oh, they're over there. Cool. Healing each other up. Here we go. There's a plaything. Which one was it? Oh, the one right next to me. That is awesome. Oh, you're dead. Oh, that's awesome news. Hope you don't mind doing gens a little slower. Hope you don't mind. They're doing all my dull totems. Well, I'll take the 4, I guess. That was not the play. There we go. We've got Pentimento up to 3 stacks. She's dead. We've just got the other 2. One's almost bled out. And I will happily slug for this 4K if they're going to send me to this dog shit map. You are predictable as all hell, my friend. And I see where you're hiding. Hey, buddy. Did you have fun this game? Yeah, don't you dare save your friend. Oh, that was bad on my part. Well, we can't let him get hatch. Oh no, the dead hard. He's going straight to a pallet. Not that it mattered. Well. Thank you for the map. I would have preferred my map, but you guys said no. You horrible human beings. Where is Hatch? Is it down here and he could have got it if he held W? Usually I wouldn't slug that much, but they sent me here, so, you know, shit happens. Shit happens. Oh, I really don't feel bad now. Look at your build. You really going to judge me on how I play? You have a syringe with the refined serum, full meta, and you're going to complain about that? At least for the YouTube video, I can say this build induced salty survivor. Thank you for content. Enjoy the 3 views. No one's going to watch, bro. Okay. Sorry to break it to you. Why don't you go check those numbers? XD! Josh the no friends mate. Oh, these guys are salty. Links on Steam profile. XD. These guys are cute. If it's anything like that. But you'll be famous. People will enjoy these salts. Are you? Yes. Sorry you didn't enjoy the game because I played better against your totally non-meta build. XD. Are you a hot tub streamer? Best dad bod OCE. Yeah, as you can see, this build introduces salts when I don't even get the map I wanted. These guys are adorable. These guys are adorable. And I bet they're the ones with the private profiles, aren't they? Yeah, they're the duo of the private profile. Alright, we are finally away from the double calm builds. We have something a bit different. This is just very heavy chase. Very heavy chase. We've got enduring, so reduce the duration of pallet stuns by 50%. Brutal strength, destroy drop pallets, breakable walls, and generators 20% faster. Spirit Fury, after breaking 2 pallets, the next time you're stunned by a pallet, the entity will instantly break the pallet. You still suffer from the stun effect penalty. Then we've got Overcharge, which you kick a generator, overcharge is applied. First survivor to interact with it gets a difficult skill check. If they fail it, they lose an extra 5% from the skill check on top of the usual 10% regression. And once overcharge is applied, its regression speed starts at 75%, increases to 200% over 30 seconds where it remains. If I did this after the new killer comes out, which got announced just under 24 hours ago as of time of recording, I would use Hubris, which is the one that exposes survivors that stun you. I'd replace it with Overcharge, then it gets really dirty. So if you're watching this after the night has come out, that's the perk I'd switch out for Overcharge. But as of the update I'm filming this on, Overcharge is a good option just to give you some sort of gem regression, plus it pairs nicely with Brutal Strength, and it pairs nicely with Doctor. We've got Discipline, so there's the detonation delay reduction of 30%, plus the red stain and terror radius in chases and permanently in tier 3. And then we've got Order, which is your fake pallets, and static blast cooldown reduced by 6 seconds. And we are back to using blood point offerings instead of map offerings. If you really want to test yourself, you could send it to the game, just because there is a ridiculous amount of pallets there. But I'm happy enough with the RNG, so let's find ourselves a game. We got Wrecker's Yard. They did send me here, and they've got 3 flashlights. So I'm presuming they're a Swift. And I already see a Michaela in the distance. I will shock her to see which way she's going. She's going to hide at this pallet. Oh, we get all of them. That's good. There we go. We can just rinse through these pallets quite easily. Especially now that I've got my discipline back. This is going to make it even harder for them. Oh, that was a mistake. Yep, I saw them as I picked up. Nicely done. Ah, here's a switch. Oh, they're going to get cocky. I like this. So we play slug meta if we really need to. And that'll make them even more upset. Is she just a W gamer? Evidently. And we just do this quickly. Cool. Basement would have been ideal, but I don't have the time. They're probably still on that 5 gen. Because of that flashlight save, I feel like they're going to be a little bit cockier. Which we can use to our advantage. Cocky survivors will do really dumb shit and get themselves killed. This Meg has no idea what's going on. She tried something really fancy and I like it. That wasn't it. That wasn't the best play there, Meg. They healed up, which means there's a max of 1 on a gen. I will kick this though. Because it's got a fair bit of progress done. Let's get that quickly down. And start more chases. We can just static blast everyone. I'll go after you, because you'll actually waste more time. Yeah, they're getting a little cocky. I can get her to hit me at the pallet. Oh, I want her. I want to hit her as she drops the pallet. Damn, I wanted to get the hit on her, because then I just followed up with another hit. They now know I've got Enduring Spirit Fury. So they know they're in a lot of trouble. Whoa, that was nicely done. You have to have Dead Heart if you did that. Yep. Wasn't born yesterday. The only reason you get that cock is if you've got that. Really? Now you're just trying to get greedy. Remember what I said about cocky survivors doing stupid things? Cocky survivors, stupid things. That is almost done though. We need to get someone out of the game pretty damn fast. And I think this Meg is a wonderful candidate for that. Almost would have rathered Eruption, maybe. You're gonna get back on a gen. You got Sprint Burst. That's good information. Oh yeah, I'm going after you. And I can just do this. I know you have Sprint Burst. We can do this. That was unbreakable unless Meg's right here. So she just used her unbreakable for that. What are you gonna do here, champ? Except you guys are so predictable now. Once you know it's a Swift, it becomes so much easier. There's a sprint burst, but she's gonna get picked up. And look, they're barely doing gens. Because they're letting me get away with this. I've got to guarantee 2 of them not on gens with this Nia. Meg's the only one on gens. They are not making this difficult for me at the moment. All I have to do is keep slugging. Nice job, guys. Look how much I stored these gens. Thank you. Spirit Fury is now activated. They're not exactly making this difficult at the moment. Meg is the only smart one here. Meg is the only one doing anything productive. Oh, you betcha I'm going for you. Now she doesn't have to dead hard. Yeah, you want my attention. She's gonna go into Shack here? No. And they don't get that angle. There we go. You wanted to get cocky? I will do this to you. She's got sprint burst. The issue when I know you build early is there's nothing you can do about it. Now I know you don't have sprint burst. And now this game's really turned around. They've used up so many pallets. Thanks, Meg. You didn't get the memo about Spirit Fury. You had dead hard the whole time and you play like that? We can just chill here. We can get Spirit Fury back, which I'll just quickly do. There's Meg. Where's your friend? She's doing a gen. It's the smartest thing she's done. Hey, Meg. You absolutely should have let me hit you first. And look at me hovering around. It's so predictable, it hurts. We can just slug you. That pallet's gone. Really, Meg? Actually, you can't even use it. I'll even face you. Decisive? No. A Meg that doesn't have adrenaline. You have a nasty habit of doing that. You have a really nasty habit of doing that, don't you, Meg? See what Michaela's doing. See if she's over here. Well, well, well. See if she gets hatched. Oh, what? Is that gone? Is that gone? These survivors, like I said, they got that early blind, so they're always going to get a little bit cockier. And when they weren't leaving the guy on the ground alone, I could just afford to slug, waste time. Oh, the hatch was right there. Completely walked past it. Alright, we'll say a GG. A GG. Why tunnel you? Pressure. Didn't know this is a comp game. Lamau. Don't get salty. It's just a game. Love heart. Plus, like, your 3-man, you had hyper-focus stakeout. Prove thyself. With a BMP. You guys sent me there. And she did have Unbreakable, I did call that. Ah well, GG's to them. And on to the next. Alright, we now have... Getting back into like the toxic and sweaty territory. This is just a maximum gen slowdown and 3 gen build. Pretty much, if you have this build and you have a 3 gen, good luck to the survivors. In all honesty, just good luck to them. We are going to start with Eruption. So, when you damage a generator, it's always highlighted in yellow. Whenever a survivor enters the dying state, every affected generator explodes, losing 10% worth of progress and starts to regress. Any survivor repairing a generator when it explodes will scream and suffer from the incapacitated status effect for 25 seconds, which means they won't be able to heal, repair, sabo, cleanse, or basically do anything, except stand there and look stupid. It has a cooldown of 30 seconds. Merciless Storm. When a gen reaches 90% progress, survivors working on the generator will be faced with continuous skill checks. If they miss or stop repairing, the generator is blocked by the entity for 20 seconds. We went over this in the Impossible Skillchecks build. Each skill check, even though it's continuous, is regarded as its own, so they can move around the screen, change direction, do all that. So to actually get through a Merciless Storm solo is very difficult. Deadlock. After generator's repair, the entity blocks the generator with the most progress for 30 seconds. And you see its aura when it's doing so. This is a guaranteed 2 minutes of slowdown every single game if you don't end the game quicker. And then overcharge, we've used this a fair few times in the last few builds. You kick a generator, it starts regressing at 75% the normal rate, which goes up to 200% over 30 seconds where it stays until the gen's interacted with or it hits 0. First survivor to interact with the generator gets a difficult skill check. If they succeed it, nothing happens. If they miss it, it gets an extra 5% loss of progress on top of the normal regression for the skill check. We're using discipline and order. I've gone through these add-ons several times. We all know what they do. More blood points. Let's get into it. Mount Ormond Resort. Thankfully this time it wasn't Senti. It was just pure RNG. What's our best 3 gen? To be honest, these 3. I'm not going to immediately go for it, but I'm not too upset if they get shack done, put it that way. Which they're definitely at shack. I'm just going to let them have shack. Well, pretend we don't see Dwight. Dwight caught on to the fact that I definitely saw him. Yeah. Like I said, I'm okay with them having that. Oh, I did too good of a job. This Dwight's not bad. Where did he go? This Dwight is a god among men. Oh my god, this Dwight is off his chops. But I'm a little bit better. Alright, we just keep going. You know what, I'm actually going to switch off him for now. Protect this gen. Which they are on. Keep people injured. We go for this, get Eruption and Overcharge on it. He's going to be speedy. There's Kate though. There's Dwight with a good medkit. Need to keep that in mind. Dwight has a good medkit. And there it is. Eruption value. Eruption value. Hello. He's incapacitated, so he can't do a whole lot at the moment. Cool. We've almost got Eruption back. I'm going to pretend I'm looking around. There we are. He's in tier 3. We'll go for the Savior. She's got Sprint Burst. That's really good information. Kate, what are you doing? Merciless Storm. Was that both of them on that? Oh no, it was Deadlock. We've still got our 3 gen intact. I'm actually going to go after Kate here. Oh, Kate. This is a terrible loop. Why would you loop around the guy on the hook? That was woeful. What gen is that? Yeah, we can do something about that. We can apply Eruption on some gens. Boop, boop. Oh. Okay. I see what you're laying down. That's fully at 0. Not your finest moment, unfortunately. Not your best moment. That's a save? Yep, bang. I don't really have an interest in going after the Kate. That'll slow her down a bit. So no, none of the gens have been really worked on, and we've got all the gens on one side of the map. This Dwight is who I want to go after. You got flashbangs. I'm not even going after you, and you're just looping behind him. Oh, that was a really good second one. You don't get the pallet. There we go. That's all I wanted to do. Really, Kate? You can give me that for free? Really, Kate? Okay, Kate, I guess you just didn't want to finish the game off. Feels bad. Oh, Dwight, that's unfortunate. Is that Merciless Storm or Miss Skillcheck? Miss Skillcheck. Well, I know where they are. We push him off that first. And this is where it gets nasty. We haven't hooked either Dwight. There's no way he was going to go for that pallet save while dead on hook. If he did, that would have been nuts. Now we're getting eruption and everything on these gens. We've got 3 gens with eruption now. Static blast, see if anyone's around. The answer to that is yes. I'm gonna go back though for the save. And we go after the non-obsession Dweet. I don't have to tunnel here. There's some nutty eruption value right there. Honestly, eruption is such a nice perk. We can apply more eruption. Like that. Yeah, this is where this build shines. Because what are they going to do about this build? Well, I'm sorry, friend, but I don't know where your friend's hiding. That guy is not enjoying eruption. He's not hiding there. The instant save? By the man dead on hook? Well, I know he's going to go and do that gen. I can afford to chase him here. I know the gens aren't really being done right now. That was a solid dead hard. This guy's decent. He didn't have a great start of the game, but his mid to late game's been pretty solid. Let's just quickly do this. Do this as well. Yeah, this is the unfortunate thing with Doctor. I can just do that. Like, this build actually helps you a little bit if you don't have the greatest start. Or if you just lock down a 3 gen like I have. 4 gen really, he's down there. Okay, I know he left, he's not in the locker. There we go, perfectly timed eruption. Unfortunate friendo. That's a real pallet still. That caught me right off guard. Oh, nice. That's not where I expected him to scream. Okay. The issue is your teammate's not there. It's not an issue. He probably drops this. Ah, that's where he is. We can put him in basement. That's fine by me. And then we go check the corner. This guy gets hatched, he gets hatched. He's played pretty well. Like, I'll give him credit, he's played really well. Oh. You played well, you didn't need to do that. You played so well, you didn't need a BM. Oh, they're on console, they don't know any better. I apologize if anyone here is on console. Non-stop nut November, that's fair. He had head on. Didn't see him go on a locker once. GG Penguin. Thank you. I get the feeling I know them. Oh, they're a friend. Oh. GG friendo. What a mad lad. Good guy. Known him for years. Really good lad. Really, really good lad. Lot of respect for that man. Lot of respect. Okay, so we have a build revolving around one of the more fun perks to use in this game. One of the perks that has the highest reward but the highest risk. Devour Hope. So whenever a survivor is rescued from a hook, when you're at least 24 meters away from it, you get a token. At 2 tokens, you get a 5% haste status effect for 10 seconds after hooking a survivor. For 10 seconds after hooking a survivor for 10 seconds. That makes sense. You move faster 10 seconds after hooking someone for 10 seconds. At 3 tokens, you start one-shotting everyone. At 5 tokens, you mori everyone. So it's nutty. It's nutty. You just go and just... If this gets up and running, this will strike the fear of God into all the survivors. But the issue is with Devour Hope. It's very high risk, high reward. You could easily lose this at 1 or 2 tokens, and you really don't get the true value until you get 3 to 5. So we want to protect it. So let's chuck in another hex. Hex 1 to ground. So instead of 1 hex totem, there is now 3. 2 of which are trapped, which means if a survivor cleanses one of those 2, they all become exposed for 60 seconds, which isn't good for them. And then the other totem just becomes dull. So now instead of 1 totem, they've got 3. But wait. Hex Undying. There's now 4 hex totems. So when it is active, survivors within 4 meters of any dull totem have their aura revealed. And when another hex is cleansed, that totem's hex transfers to the Undying totem, deactivating Undying, and then any tokens the hex had are transferred as well. So I don't know, if they find the Devour totem and break that, Undying will go instead and Devour will take Undying's place, just to protect it a little more. But wait, let's add another hex, so there's 5 hex totems. Thrill of the Hunt. For each Dullen hex totem remaining on the map, you gain a token. You get 10% more blood points for actions in the Hunter category for each token, and Survivor's cleansing and blessing speed is reduced by 10% for each token. So we've got 5 hexes. The first one to go will always be Undying. There is a 2 in 5 chance they'll trigger Haunted Grounds, letting you one-shot everyone. Basically, we just want to protect Devour Hope. We want to protect Devour Hope. We're running Discipline and Order again. We're running the blood points again, because we've got 58 minutes left at the time of recording. Let's go in. We got the game. Pure RNG. As you can see. Not... Honestly, interesting map for this build. I want to get upstairs before we Static Blast. Which we will do now. The only one we found is the No Mither. Look, I'm okay with that. Steve. Really? I just want him to get to tier 1 madness so he can see fake pallets. What is that totem there? Oh my god. That is not a good totem. I thought it was decent. I've been lied to. Lied to majorly. Okay, Meg. Okay, Meg. Okay, Meg. She tried to make a play. The play wasn't there to be made. Why are you locking yourself in here? No. 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 That wasn't the play. That was not the play. Well, we're gonna get 2 quick stacks of Devour Hope at least. Like, 2 hooks before the first gen's good. Keeping in mind that gen's basically done. 3 gens are done. Cool. Did you just do that in my face, Mick? The audacity. Oh, she actually got the vault. Nice. What? Are they gonna get Michaela? There it is. But they're not in a great spot right now. You surely didn't do that straight away. Surely you didn't do that straight away. Oh, this just gets worse. Actually, she probably struggles off here because I hesitated. Oh, that's lucky. That was 99. Well, now we can't go for Meg or Michaela. We'll go for whoever left these scratch marks. Hello. Other Meg. Now they are shitting bricks. If I was these survivors, I'd be terrified right now. My whole build is active. They need to do totems. Nah, I want Maury's. We can let Meg save. But they're not even saving. Well, we're not going to get Maury's just yet. We have to hook him to get Maury's. Are they actually going to let everyone die? I just want to Maury people. Is that too much to ask for? Oh my god, is Meg actually going to let them all die? Meg! Meg! What is your issue, Meg? That was not the play. Meg! You let everyone die. Meg! Well, that was quick. This recording, which includes the bloody queue, the lobby sim, is 17 minutes. Wow. That was quite a game. GG's. Meg, I don't know what your play was. You let everyone die. Meg just let everyone die. I didn't even get Maury's. But you know what we did? We successfully defended Devour Hope. Mission failed successfully, in my opinion. Mission failed successfully. I'll be honest with you. If I knew it was so easy to get 4 kills very quickly by running just hex totems every single build, I would have done that sooner. So that's why this game, we've got another hex build. So we've got Undying to protect our totems. So if they go past a dull totem, we see their aura. And when they cleanse a hex totem, Undying swaps with that hex totem. So Undying always disappears first. Then we've got crowd control. The entity blocks a window for 20 seconds after a survivor performs a rush vault through it. And it does it as long as the hex is active. This does mean if they say a Meg vaults a window, a Dwight following behind cannot vault it. So on some windows, this is absurd, such as the drop down on the game. Then we've got Blood Favor. Injuring a survivor will call upon the entity to block pallets from being pulled down within 32 meters of the survivor for 15 seconds. So basically, we M1, they have no pallets to work with. And then Pentimento. We used before, when they cleanse totems, we can rekindle each one once. And depending on how many we have active at a time, there's various debuffs, all by 30%. For 1 hex, it's repairs speed. For 2, it's healing. 3, it's for recovery. 4, it's for exegate speed, and if we manage to rekindle all 5 simultaneously, all of them get blocked for the debuffs to be active for the remainder of the game. Then we've got Discipline again, and we're going back to High Stimulus to increase the shock therapy range, just to lock down the loops a bit more. And we're using the Dowsing Rod again because 34 minutes. So, let's go. Badham Preschool. Again. Let me know what preschool map you think's actually the best for killer. The true answer is none of them. Oh my god. Let's hope he cleanses that. I'm actually going to let him be because I want him to cleanse it. That's something I wouldn't mind testing. He did cleanse it. Oh my lord. Well, we're going to do this. And for science, if he cleanses... Oh, sorry, I should say... If he attempts to cleanse that now, because of Undying, does that mean it then instead will move the Pentimento to where Undying should be? Or does Pentimento act independently? If you understand what I mean. I think I'm making sense. There's the other dots. You are breaking that. You're just running on the outside here because you sound like a truck. Nah, they're burning, but we know where the burn is. Oh, buddy. There goes Undying. Yeah, you can't do much about that, friendo. This is just a very high pressure chase build. Another alternative we could have added instead of Pentimento is save the best for last. Well, we're not going to find out about Pentimento and Undying, but that would have been a cool experiment. That would have been a really cool experiment. There's blood flavor gone. Really? Oh, we'll do that quickly. While we're here, be rude not to. We have a lot of hexes active. There we go. Now they're getting rid of Pentimento. Well, we've got a few Pentimento totems active right now. Honestly, I don't mind the spot we're in. We know there's a boon somewhere here. Jeez, imagine if we had Shattered Hope. Nice. We absolutely get rid of this, though. That's the only place they have left to chuck boons, by the way. Yeah, now they're doing all the Pentimentos. Well, while I'm here... Oh, I should have shocked first. But look at all the pallets that have disappeared. And look how much time they're wasting going for Pentimento. We've wasted so much of their time. We can break this as well. Look at us go. And we do this quickly as well. Okay, you can waste more of your time then. I was gonna say, I don't know why you're coming in to do anything. Hello. I wouldn't go through the school. You don't have anything to work with. But you have a basement to go down into. No, you can't make that. Silly sausage. They're actually working on the gen. Laurie has not been hit by madness at all. Kind of impressive. Okay. Usually I would not break that doorway. They actually healed. That's good to know. They healed instead of snapping out of it. So that means there are people not doing gens. Laurie's got a boon. And I kind of have gens to patrol. Hey, Laurie. Except you're going to run me where I don't have gens. Someone snuck in around me. I wonder if they're hiding in lockers. He's going to run into me, surely. Oh no, you little swine. You little swine. You know too much. I'm not going to static blast yet. Yeah, you're not getting that, friendo. You nearly got that fake off. Impressive. They are not messing around. But then, I have 2 dead on hook. We finally got her. What's she gonna work with? All the pallets that don't exist? Does she have E? Thank you for delivering yourself to basement. Muchly appreciated. This build actually did decent amount for us early game. It gives us nothing late game though. Really? Yeah, it doesn't give us much early game pressure. Sorry, late game pressure. A lot of early game though. I mean, is it really camping if they run directly here? Flush out whoever else is saving like you. We just forced a trade. I was gonna say I was expecting her to hang around for that save. She's going, like, around and above. Laurie? She's gonna go over there and reboon. I'll let her waste time. These guys are dead on hook. Oh, a little bit earlier and I would have had that. Okay. Okay. Like I said, Laurie's just gonna go and boon up. Let's get rid of her. Whoa, that was a very quick 2.5 seconds. Whoa. Laurie. You think you can do that shit and get away with it? Well, it'll be rude to keep the boon up. Be very rude to keep that boon alive. Say bye-bye, boon. Bye-bye. They healed under hook. Lovely. Everyone's dead on hook now. Especially Laurie. She's very much dead on hook. I think you were the one that just got saved, unfortunately. My apologies. I had a 50-50 where the 2 scratch marks were. Off the record? Big Pog. And he's on that gen there. Oh yeah, that's off the record. I've almost got Static Blast ready again. I don't know how I was losing him there. Now the question is, what locker is he hiding in? Well, Static Blast. Psych. Psych. Well. Not his finest moment. Honestly, not a bad build. There we go. GG's. Laurie just left. Fair enough too. She did most of it. After 41 procedures, the next main of him I broke after a month. And no toppings. I actually get shock topping. Thank you very much. Oh. Good to know. Interesting individual, that one. Interesting. I mean, I'll be honest, that's better than some of the other salty comments I've seen even. That's not salty. This is fair enough. Oh, but you had hyper-focused AK at you. Alright. Let's get into another build. Here we are with the second last build of the video. It's full of perks and a couple of add-ons I think are fairly underrated. One of the perks more so to work with the add-on. We're starting with Dark Devotion. I've said this before, I say it all the time on stream. This is the most underrated perk on Doctor. So, hit the Obsession, they get you Terror Radius for 30 seconds, you become undetectable for 30 seconds, and you can Static Blast off your Obsession. So, it turns into Stealth, Deception, and Tracking, all in one. Whispers, I think, is an amazing perk on Doctor. You hear the entities whisper when standing within a 32-meter range of a survivor, which is the same size as your Terror Radius, which means if Whispers lights up, you Static Blast, and no one screams, they're hiding in a locker. Which leads into our next perk, Iron Maiden. Your open lockers 50% faster. Survivors who exit lockers suffer from the exposed status effect for 30 seconds and scream, revealing their location for 4 seconds. So basically, Whispers lights up, you Static Blast, hear no one, you're about to hear a scream with Iron Maiden. Then we've got Lethal Pursuer. At the start of the game, you see the aura of all survivors for 9 seconds. Anytime a survivor's aura is shown to you for a period of time, its duration is increased by 2 seconds. So anything, say like barbecue and chili, it'd go from 4 seconds to 6 seconds. Bitter Murmur when they do all the gens, it goes from 10 seconds to 12 seconds. But say a perk like Nurse's Calling, which only reveals if you're within range and while an action's happening, it won't show the aura afterwards for 2 seconds. It has to be something that has a set period. Which is where this works nicely with Restraint, one of Doctor's add-ons that I think is fairly underrated. It's not that it's a weak add-on, it's just outshone by other add-ons. So its 2 effects is reveal survivors' auras for 3 seconds when their madness level increases. Because of Lethal Pursuer, this is 5 seconds. And then what this also does is increases the duration of fake doctors by 6 seconds and allows the doctor to see auras of hallucinations at any level of madness. The way his hallucinations work, in terms of the aura reading, so they spawn at Tier 2 madness and Tier 3 madness on a survivor, but it's only when they're in Tier 3 you can see the aura of where the hallucination is. With Restraint, you can see the aura of Tier 2 as well, so this can give you information on where survivors are hiding. And the only way to counter it is to hide in a locker, because if you're in a locker, you can't spawn fake doctors. Iron Maiden. Then we've got Eerie Queen, which is the one where you shock a survivor, they get a static charge. The static charge will shock a survivor if they get too close to them, as though they've been hit by shock therapy. This is just to get them in madness quicker and get some value out of Restraint. And then we're using this Blood Point Offering because we literally have 1 minute left. I doubt I'm going to use it, but let's try. Wrecker's Yard, and 2 things upset me. The first one is that we have a survivor in the lobby that has less than 100 hours. Keeping in mind, I have nearly 6,000. They are just beelining the jet. What are they doing over at the pallet? The other thing that upsets me is the fact my vent offering didn't work. No, I've got to eat the pallet here, unfortunately. But we can let him be. We can go after the survivors here. I don't know if this... if he's using like an ult or something. I've got Dark Devotion now. Let's see what we can do here. Nah, they're switched on. Oh, not quite. What's up? There we go. Auras. With the screams, it's actually difficult to see the auras for that long. Really, unless they're running. Not that kicking this will do any good. Hey, Zarina. There we go. And we can see the healing. I wonder if he has deliverance. Because I'm pretty sure this is the guy that has less than 100 hours. So him using teachables is quite likely. I have to eat this pallet. That's a strong setup. Oh, we need to just start regressing this a little bit. There we go. There we go. Unless he's got dead hard or some shit, I should get him here. Yeah, here's the issue. I can't do much about the save. She screwed that up. Everyone except Laurie is now in tier 3, which is not too bad. And that was just passive work from Eerie Queen. Healing up. Cool. There we go. There's your med kit. Are they just on that gen? They are too. I'll go after him. What? Where did... What? What is going on with these scratch marks? He just vanished into the middle of the night. What? How did he get here? You tried it. How did he get there? Yeah, he's just gonna keep running. What's he gonna do here? We're just gonna keep shocking. He's smart, just not dropping the pallet. Until latency makes him. Let's switch the attention a bit. Let's shock that. There we go. I wonder if this guy is smurfing. Yeah, these two are in a duo. They're constantly taking hits for one another. Not paying attention at all. Cool. We got her in tier 3. They're playing this really well. And they're just sticking on gens. Good on them. That's a life. I can't leave this. I can't leave that hook. Get rid of her off the record. And we'll actually get into tier 3 as well, just to annoy her. Far out. Holy shit. This is ugly. Someone with a dead hard. There we go, we have to do this. I've lost this game. I've 100% lost this game. Really? Oh. If he wants to do that, I will camp her to death. They're on that gen though, so it doesn't really matter what I do here. I have to tunnel her out. If only there was an add-on that made me snap out of it quicker. There we go. Maybe we can snowball or something. Unlikely. She's going straight back to that gen over there. You haven't been hooked? Static Blast actually doesn't help me here. That helps me though. She can stay in the ground for a little bit longer. There we go. Dark Devotion value. They still get all the gens done and probably all escape. Literally need to go after anyone but Zarina. They would all have bloody adrenaline as well. You are cocky. I'll get rid of you. Because of how cocky you're getting. Cockiness gets you killed, my friend. Cockiness gets you killed. Nice. Serena's probably on that other gate, I'd imagine. Oh, she found Hatch. Good on her. I think you're the... Azerov's resting place. Sadly, we did not get to use the event offering, so we've put on a survivor pudding instead. 1, 2, 3, 4. A lot of the time on this map and Suffocation Pit, if you spawn like where I did, there's usually a survivor there. They've split up. That's really smart. But on a map like this, where we've got lethal, we can see everyone spawn down here. Quickly lock down the loot. She's getting some lovely work done on that gen over there, which we should probably try and prevent. Free dropping pallets, comp survivor. It would be a party bus. Oh, you messed that up. Except there's a pallet right there. One of the new loops I just don't know yet. She has to drop this. Low-key was expecting E. Apparently not. I think I'll get that gen done. Not a lot I can do to prevent it. It's actually nice having red hooks again. That would be Feng's gen. No. I'm about to lose 2 gens. So they both charged down there, did a gen. Yep, there's Feng. Feng? That is not the place you run. How well is she going to use Party Bus? We tried getting value. I've got a 3-gen this end, so I'll chase after her. W gamer? Oh yeah, she's a W gamer. That is a horrifying skin. What's she gonna do here? I don't even have to hide red light or anything. You better have E if you want to make that. Old school E. I don't know if they realize you can't E for distance anymore. We know there's a survivor down there, thanks to the generator being popped. We know it's actually 2 survivors down there as well, because there was 2 different illusions. And you can only have 1 illusion per survivor. So that's how we know there's 2. I've got a 3-gen down here, so I'm not going to leave it. Now we know Whispers is off, there's no point static blasting, we just play goalkeeper. Now we know this should hit people. Just like that, information. Yeah, they're a bunch of W gamers. Another E-gamer. All the E-gamers. We're going to leave her. Let her snap out of it. She's got a static blast. Or static charge, I should say. They healed up quickly. I wonder if there's 2. Fang's gone left. And I see the Cheryl in that haunting outfit right there. Nice. Got the pallet out of the way. Eerie Queen's doing a little bit of work. You really gonna get back on that gen? Really, Meg? Almost a shame I broke that, actually. Yeah, I was gonna say, there's no way you have E again. Not the greatest 3 gen, but it is a 3 gen. She's still not snapped out of it? Really? Does she just not want to? I guess she just doesn't want to. Did she just Kobe? Oh, she did. That makes more sense. We'll use this for Dark Devotion value. Fair enough. She should have run off the record. Should have paid attention to the fact she's actually broken. I might have given away what she's running. And we know Fang's over here. I can see the static charge right there. He's a W gamer, through and through. They've almost done all my gens as well. I don't actually, I can just bloodlust this. I was gonna say. This is value for this. There we go. And we just go after you again. I was gonna say, you don't have E. We know that from before, you would have used it. Meg's on that far gen, most likely. Meg healed. The plot thickens. Oh, I can't even chase you. I've got medkits, which is honestly doing a fair bit of work for them. We can force her to go down there. I might have to tunnel Fang out here for pressure. What we can do to make her life hell. We can go after this Meg, who we know has E. They're smart enough to go down here, but I've got 2 dead on hook, injured, down this end of the map. Ada booned. Oh, I thought I could get that. You know, so I get value out of Dark Devotion. We'll actually M1U. This is evil. Hi. They do have a boon, but I have gens I need to keep an eye on. Alright. Dark Devotion did work for us there. That's awesome. Oh, that is huge. And we know there's a survivor over there. We're not in a bad spot now. This game's just turned on its head a little bit. What's your plan? Stop her from getting the window. And we know Cheryl's here. There she is. Shadow step. Oh, you betcha I'm sticking to you. We only have one hook between these two. I'm actually going to break this, get it regressing, then static blast to find her. This is the one time you can static blast without whispers active. And now I know where they both are. And where they're both heading. And they just shocked each other again for good measure. Let's see what she does here. And the fun thing is, restraint will tell us exactly where she's hiding. I might actually have to get this this loop out of her. Was she at shack? Yep. Nice. Probably should have dropped that unless you have E. Oh, that was nicely done. If she goes into nope, she's going over here. Cool. There we go. I hook her in the middle now. And we head towards the other of the map. Where we need to find our restraint illusion. Restraint illusion will tell us where to go. Unless she's hiding in lockers. Whispers and restraint. Never mind. She was in a locker the whole time. Dark Devotion value. Not Dark Devotion. I can bloodlust this. You're heading back to where my hooks are as well, which is handy. Lovely. GG. Damn. They played really well. Like, I want to take nothing away from them. They played so well, they just gave me a 3-gen. Which we just locked down. And we got a little bit of Iron Maiden value at the end. Yeah, as you can see, she left no illusion from a doctor, even though she's into madness. So that means she was in a locker, and then Iron Maiden told us exactly where to find her. Cheryl had 2 perks. That is nuts. GG's. GG's to them. Decent flashy, but they never used it. Meg had Sabo from when she died and the hook was still gone. Damn. Oh, well, GG's. And we are here with the final build of the video. A lot of these builds I've been able to do thanks to having spent a lot of time and a lot of blood points in this game to unlock every teachable for every character for Killer and Survivor. But there are a lot of people who don't have that luxury, that haven't got the time or the effort or the patience to unlock everything for everyone. So this is going to be a build purely with non-teachable perks. So these are the ones that you just have to invest a little bit of blood points just to get them on the blood web, which if you don't have any teachables unlocked should be pretty quick. So you don't need to like get Trapper to level 50 or anything like that. This is purely just day one, invest some blood points, away you go. So, Sloppy Butcher. So when you hit a survivor with a basic attack, they suffer from hemorrhage and mangled. Hemorrhage makes them lose healing progress if they stop healing. Mangled makes them take longer to heal. And it increases the rate at which healing progression is lost from hemorrhage by 25%. We've got Whispers, used in the last game. When a survivor is within 32 meters, the perk lights up and you can hear the entity's whisper. 32 meters is the exact same distance as Static Blast. So if Whispers lights up, you can Static Blast and hit a survivor. We've got Jolts. So there's two perks you could use here. I've run Jolts. The other one is Overcharge. Overcharge technically is a teachable, but it's Doctors, so you actually have that perk unlocked at the very start. You don't even have to spend a single blood point in Doctor to get it. You can use Overcharge. I'm going with Jolt. Even though it's a Demogorgon perk, it's now a universal perk for everyone. When you hit a survivor with a basic attack to down them, all generators within 32 meters explode, instantly begin regressing, and lose immediate 8% of their progress. And then Hex, no one escapes death. If there's a dull totem, when the gates are powered, it lights up. Survivors are one hit downs and you're a little bit quicker. And once survivors know about NOED, its aura is revealed to survivors at a range of 4 meters, which increases gradually over the next 30 seconds to 24 meters. We're running with good order and discipline once again. A survivor pudding. Let's get into the final game. Larry's. Someone took a long time to load in. Like, that load-in time was like 3 minutes or so, going by the recording. We got some of these survivors earlier, and a couple of them are pretty good. We will go after you. That was weird. I thought I held it long enough. Evidently not. That is so unlucky. Oh, this poor Jake. That poor Jake. He's 100% gone for the window and been sucked to the pallet. I feel sorry for him. He's not actually done anything wrong. The game just decided to completely and utterly screw him. Yeah, I figured you'd go for the save. I don't mind slugging for a little bit. Yeah, I have to break this. There we go. We get into tier 3, which is always nice. She's snapping out of it right there. Let's get rid of a god pallet. Sadly, we got the shit window. The good window for Doctor is that one. Oh, I nearly got that. That should be blocked now. Let's do that. She gets the pallet. She didn't use it. Respect. That? Okay. Sure. We could just get rid of Adam. Nice. Very nice. We'll go after Jay because we got the bloodlust for it. And we lost it instantly. I had eyes on him the whole time when we lost bloodlust. It was bad. Oh, but he's one straight into us. Let's get rid of the paladin shit from you. Thank you. Do this in case it's a syringe or some shit. How many pallets can we get out of him? He is a W gamer. They're just sitting on gens, which is smart. Point made. Wow. I'm very surprised you got that. But we know if we go after you, your teammate's going to come and go for flashy saves. It was a really nice flashy save you got though. I'll give him full credit. We will utilize the basement though. I don't have a real 3-gen either, which is a bit upsetting. Well, I got 2 of them sitting on that. Hey. You're not a bad one to go for. That'll waste time. Hello. That's not real. We need to force the Ada to come for save. We can force Ada to save, that would be fantastic, which we have done. Ooh, I'm whiffing a lot on her. Lovely. Lovely. Ada's... I'm surprised how much I'm whiffing on Ada. Not bad. They're getting gens done, which is good. That one you're not getting away with. And he's given up as well. Fair enough. Ooh. Not quite. Now what would Jonah do in this situation? What will Jonah do? That's still regressing, so he wasn't working on it when we're here. We can use whispers to track him down. Check down here. He's not down here. We'll check the other end of the map. No, he's right here. Cool. I hear her behind me. She was for a little bit. There we are. This is where Jolt's doing a fair bit for me right now. Now, once again, we use whispers. Same as what we just did. Whispers late game is so nice. And we see there were scratch marks left. Lovely. He better get the 4% for his sake. He did not. GG's. Knowledge was not even needed. Knowledge was not required. We did not require the knowledge. I didn't want to get the points for it. Damn. Damnity damn damn damn. GG's. GG's. Yeah, that was just pretty nice luck. We got very lucky that game. A lot of things fell our way pretty quickly. And the fact we had two of them dead very quickly helped. Although Adam did give up pretty quickly, which is always shitty for the other survivors, but what can you do? We move on. Well, thank you all for watching this super long video. I know it was very long, but it's a bunch of different doctor builds, and honestly, I hope you guys got something out of it. I had a good fun making it. I don't know what the final runtime of the video will be, but I'm guessing it's going to be a couple of hours at least. But I appreciate everyone that stopped by. If you want to see more of these doc builds, doc plays, even suggest me play other builds, I'm live 4 times a week over on Twitch, twitch.tv/JoshThePenguin_. Link, as always, in the description. We play a fair bit of DBD, a little bit of variety, and we have some good fun. I am a doctor main, but I do play other killers, and if there's any builds you want to see, any perks you want me to see mess around with, just come by the stream and we can have some fun with it. But once again, I really appreciate you all for watching. Stay cute and stay safe. And until next time, peace out.